Okay, well, obviously that can't be good. This is about what it looked like, cosmetically speaking, after vision therapy. So, better that we all see it now. How the day went. First of all, the weekend. I could only wear the contacts for like about 4 hours at a time because it's like I was so visually fatigued. And then I would have to put the glasses in, but I mean, it's like, well, did I try the drops? Yes, I've done all but ingest the drops. So, I mean, there comes a point where it's like I can't have like a little irrigation thing just squirting them in, because that's like, oh, okay, I've read for under 5 minutes. I should reapply the drops. Like it's a scene. And the thing is, like, it's not always this way with Bethany and contacts, but for whatever reason, here's how the day went for today, which is the most telling. I start my morning getting dressed routine, wash hands, open the package of each contact, insert into eyes, off we go. Hop in the car. It's 3 minutes from my house to the gym. And there's lots of peripheral doubling and nothing looks really clear. Okay, well, whatever, just tune it out, ignore it, and let's go to the gym. I go to the gym and I can sort of see myself in the mirror, which is different than Friday when I could like really see myself in the mirror. And then a lot of the time when you're at the gym, like the way the Pilates reformer is you're laying on your back, and ideally you can look down at yourself like through your lower peripheral vision and like check your anatomical alignment to make sure that you're having good form. Except for that you pointed out the weakness or the deficit that I have is in having the right eye meet its mate as far as the degree to which it is lowering. So that is frustrating, and I try to just close my eyes or stare blankly at the ceiling, but the ceiling had a lot of doubling, which is also different than Friday when it was like, oh look, oh my god, there's everything on the ceiling, it's clear and it's all one, it's a miracle. But all right, so that was class number one. Class number two was in the dark, and it was a yoga class, so we're just kind of staring blankly anyway, and it seemed like, well, all right, like the doubling is like mostly dissipated and things are one and not the clearest, but it's okay, like maybe it'll sort itself out and I'll use a lot of solution. So I do some around town errands, and it's like, wow, there doesn't seem to be two of things, but it really feels like I am stuck in near accommodation and my eyes are just positioned correctly. That is somewhat better, but also I can't really see anything. And I'm not entirely convinced that they were like diverged properly because everything was so small, like it's blurry and small, which makes me think that they were excessively inward turned, although fused, I guess. Beats me. Okay, then I decided I was gonna go drive for like about 30 minutes and pick up Squishmallow. I got a strawberry with glasses. But I drove for 30 minutes with everything blurry and really small, and that's fun. And then I went into the store and it was like, wow, I am so uncomfortable. Oh well, I'll just tough it out. And that like cloudy feeling, pretty sure that's like definitely the it has something to do with the accommodation or latent astigmatism, or I'm not sure, but it's whatever is relating to that is that it's either too accommodated or not accommodated enough, or that it's different than its fellow eye, because I noticed like more of that sensation with either the one or the two prisms on the right eye, and I mean, I'm so used to like, don't try to focus on anything. Thanks, vision therapy. So I tend to blink a few times, try to relax, hope for the best, not really preoccupy myself with it too much. It's just, oh, noting and then moving on. Okay, so I drive for 30 minutes, go into the store. It's uncomfortable, whatever. Come back out of the store, it's still uncomfortable and blurry. I mean, like things in my car feel like I can see them, and like I could see my phone fine without any doubling, which may or may not mean anything, but like from my perspective, very near things were clear and one and made sense and were visually comfortable. But then looking out, it's like, well, okay, everything is small and blurry and very far away. Oh, well, let's just keep driving. And so I drove to my next stop, which was another 30 minutes away or so, and I got out and I didn't spend too much time in there, but when I came back out, it seemed a little bit more unified. Things seemed more like they were one with not a whole lot of evident depth. And it just really felt like that sensation that I explained about before whenever I had the new view or whatever they were, the green and blue package of the multifocal contacts that were the bilateral -725s from Dr. S, and the 3 base down prism lenses before the ones that were base out and down together bilaterally. So this is the first, well, technically the second pair out of 3 total therapeutic lenses that the guy prescribed for me. And there would get to be this point when I would wear those, the 3 base down with the -725s bilaterally with the multifocal lens, where it would just like short circuit. Like, what if we don't show you anything clearly at all? Not for like near or far. And that, yeah, that's kind of what this felt like today. For the rest of the drive home. Although things did seem to get larger and slightly more clear, but I had more of that like clouding effect that I was noticing, so that was not my favorite. Was that it? Oh, now I am home and trying to fiddle with my phone for this video, and I noticed that there's like right side doubling and the pages, which are just slightly further away than my current phone in my hands, which is at like your 90-degree-ish or shallower elbow bend, because I'm trying to hold it in front of my face. But we got like a 90-degree elbow bend as far as distance, and my piece of paper is like a little bit further away than that. So I don't know, you want to call this what, 16 inches, 18? I mean, like this stuff is menu distance, and it's blurry and uncomfortable, and has the peripheral right side, to my perspective, doubling. I have no idea what that means for the eyes, and they don't really look all that spectacularly aligned at the present moment, but I have hope. But they're extremely tired. The contacts are super dry, and it has been like, what, I put these in at 7:45. What is it now? 2. So that's 7 to 8 to 9 to 10, 11, 12 to 1 to 2. Okay, that's 7 hours, which it tends to be like I'm doing good to get 8 hours out of a pair of contacts. The Saturday and Sunday, each day got like 4 hours worth of wear because I just can't. And I get that, like, okay, well, you're not that old and you're a myope, so like, shouldn't you be able to accommodate? Man, I'm telling you, it's like it gets stuck, or they just don't match, or I don't know. And then the whole system is like, what do we do? How about we panic for the rest of the drive until she just like stops trying to see? And I'm not even like trying to see. I'm like casually looking around, expecting things to be like, oh, there is so much space. And now it's like, there's a little bit of space. So that is not the greatest. I mean, look, we got me somewhere. I have faith. We're going to make it happen again. But clearly I need more time with some type of therapeutic prism lens and a way to work with extensive near work that doesn't necessarily involve just a contact lens. Okay, Bethany signing off for Saturday, Sunday, and today is Monday.